Hello, and welcome to Make a Difference, the show about how volunteers are making a difference every day here in Montgomery County. I'm your host, Lorraine Driscoll. Today, we'll discuss the upcoming Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service and the MLK Day of Celebration to be held here in Montgomery County. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Make a Difference. I'm your host, Lorraine Driscoll. With me today is Adila Abbasi of the Montgomery County Volunteer Center and Jim Stowe, Vice Chair of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Commemorative Committee, which is organizing the MLK Day of Celebration. Jim, Adila, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Thank you. And so Jim, why don't we start with you? Can you give us a sense, Dr. Martin Luther King Day is such an important celebration. Can you tell us, about why tell us about the day.
Well, the day is so important because as a matter of speaking, Dr. King, of course, stood for so many wonderful things. And so we always have said it's a day on, not a day off.
Right.
And so we're so glad to have opportunity for volunteer services and so forth, because truthfully, the issue of service really is what this is all about. Dr. King served people. He was always at his best when, in fact, he was working for the little guy, as it were, for the cause, as it were. Dr. King famously said that everyone can be great because everyone can serve. And so it's in that spirit that we're talking about. It's so important this day. It's celebrated by all communities, by the way, because it was trying to unite then the entire community, as it were. It was this whole idea about bringing all of us together, the beloved community, so then that we see the best of all of us, because inherent in your strengths is my strength. Inherent in your weaknesses are my weaknesses. And when they come together, then we formalize this whole process of a wholeness that Dr. King, was all about.
That's very inspiring, and he was such an inspiring person and led to this whole day of service. Can you tell us, so what does Montgomery County have planned for Day of Service this year?
Well, what I wanted to add to that is what's very exciting is that day is actually his actual birthday, so you're celebrating his actual birthday.
So it's third Monday of the month, but this year it actually falls
January
on January
15th.
15th.
January 15th.
January 15th. Very exciting that it's his actual birthday, so we get to celebrate service and we get to actually recognize what service means. So we're asking everyone to come to the Marriott Bethesda North Conference Center and offer their time and hands so that they can also learn about different organizations and causes that are happening all around the county.
To serve that day and throughout the year, maybe find ways to serve throughout the year.
To find ways to serve throughout the year, exactly. That's precisely the point, is so that they can enjoy a day where they can give, but also learn about what else is happening. There's the volunteer fair that they can enjoy as well. So it's a time for them to explore and see what's out there in the county.
So tell me, so if you go to serve, what kinds of things might you be doing?
Well, there's anything from food packaging, making blankets for the youth, making blankets for young children in the hospitals. There's making puzzle pieces. There's making arts and crafts and cards for veterans, so many things to do. Yes.
So different ways to provide service to all kinds of communities.
All kinds of different causes,
right.
all kinds of different, very, very important. It might seem like it's just an arts and craft piece, but it's something that's really going to make an impact.
To the heart, yeah.
Right, impact on folks that really need it.
Right.
That's the most important part.
Awesome. And so to find out about it, how do you learn more about how to?
Well, you can go to the website at www.montgomeryserves.org, and you can sign up to volunteer there. You can sign up as a group. You can sign up individually. It's a very family-friendly opportunity, but it's also an opportunity for folks to come individually. We're really pushing the 50-plus initiative that's a new initiative by the Volunteer Center. The Montgomery County Volunteer Center is now just starting this 50-plus initiative, which is very exciting, and we're giving an opportunity for them to come and socialize and be a part of this community coming together. Also, again, visit the volunteer the volunteer
Tables or the
tables,
fair?
exactly, and see what's out there for them. Yes.
So there's what, 20, 30 organizations there?
Yeah,
that they-
there's
so you can.
yes, exactly. There's about 30 organizations plus that are coming out to show what their causes are, what the volunteer opportunities are for the rest of the year. So they can come and sign up right then and there, or they can come and just learn more about it.
And I hear these are not just these sort of one-off volunteer opportunities, which are great, but also these use your time and talent, your experience in serving nonprofits and.
Exactly. They're looking for skilled volunteers. They're looking for volunteers that can do marketing, that can do data entry, that can do filing, all kinds of different
Media,
things.
all that, yeah,
It
whatever.
spans all across. So
Okay.
I think it's a good opportunity for anybody with skills that has time on their hands and wants to give back.
And they've got 30 organizations they can kind of talk to all in one
Exactly.
place and see what, and as well as the
What
volunteer center
fits with
folks too.
them.
That is awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. And so, Jim, then later that day is the Martin Luther King celebration.
Absolutely.
Tell me about
And we're very excited this year. So Leah said, in terms of this being Dr. King's birthday, it gives us a unique opportunity to really kind of talk about him and all the things that are representative of his life and his work while he was amongst us. And we're very excited about this year in particular because it's also Isaiah Leggett's, as you may know, finishing up his term of office here as county executive. And so he's been our host for the last 4 terms, as it turns out, in his case. And so we want also to celebrate some of the accomplishments of this whole sort of time period of our county, because we've made enormous progress. So we're
Right.
looking at that as well. And so this year, our theme is going to be Fulfilling the Dream, a celebration of the past, present, and the future. And so we're going to look at those 3 periods of time, and we're going to be just trying to sort of tell a story, because we want to make sure that you see more than entertainment. We want to leave you with something that you can take home and remember, hopefully pass it on to someone else who maybe was not able to attend. And so we're going to talk about in the very beginning of this whole idea about the past. And we're going to look at 3 areas that are really important, we believe, anyway, to kind of tell the story of Montgomery County. One's going to be about education and the importance of that role that plays here in our community. And we've got one of our own, Tina Clark, who's one of our current school teachers, has been in the school system a long, long time, also a historian as well. She's going to kind of talk about that point in time when integration happened here in Montgomery County. We'll go then next to this idea about social justice and how we look at public accommodations and Glen Echo Park and what happened there. And so Esther Delaplane was a member of the Bannockburn community. She's going to be there to kind of talk about that, and because she was actually there. It was she and some of her neighbors that began that whole process of saying, this is wrong. We've got to do something about this. And so we're so excited to have her here and kind of tell that story for folks. And then the third piece looks at the whole electoral process that ended up being a point in time where Isaiah Leggett sort of broke the mold, as it were, because he kind of came out of a place where he didn't really want to run, got encouraged to run, and so he became then one of the first black elected persons to county council. I'm going to talk about that. A very interesting piece about that I think people will be willing to hear, and will be sort of surprised that it happened, so I'll save that little bit for you. Someone should come and see it yourself, right? And
I've come other years. It is always terrific.
There you go.
Yeah.
We're going into the present now, right? We're going to kind of talk about the great diversity that's here in Montgomery County. And we're going to utilize our Montgomery County Public Schools, and they do such a marvelous job in taking our kids through so many different things, as you well know. And so we'll have entertainment from dance, we'll have the spoken word, we'll have choirs coming in, we'll have all kinds of things happening that'll be a part of that special piece as well. So that's people get a chance to look at our present. They'll see the great diversity that now is Montgomery County. And then from there we go to the future. And then this is the important part about this, and we're so excited about this piece because our county executive gets an opportunity then to tell all of us and charge all of us to really be looking forward to what's yet to come.
Wow.
And the possibilities that are out there. And so we're very encouraged about this. So you see these 3 dynamics going on throughout the piece. And let me finish by simply saying this. We're excited about this because our special guest this year will be the Carlton Reese Memorial Unity Choir out of Birmingham, Alabama. This is the choir that sang at the 16th Street Baptist Church before all the mass meetings back in the 60s, right in the height of the civil rights movement in Birmingham, Alabama. These were young people. These were people who were 13, 14, 15 years old, who not only marched and sang, but also went to jail on behalf of this movement. And so they're coming here to share with us in this very special holiday. We're very excited about it. And in them coming, you'll really get a chance to kind of see and hear the authenticity of the movement. The very first time, by the way, they've been out of the state of Alabama, so we're very, very, very pleased that they were able to come and share with us during this important time. Now, I got to tell you, Lorraine, most important thing is This is a free event for all of our community.
Great,
But
that's
this
what we
year,
know. So
but
how do
this
we
year
get
now,
there?
this year now, something special.
Okay.
In order to get a ticket, you actually got to come to the Music Center at Strathmore
Okay.
to get your ticket. There'll be no tickets distributed before the event.
Okay.
Brand new for us here in terms of how we have gone to this event in the past.
Right.
But we're saying come early to get the best seating.
Mm-hmm.
We will start our lineup around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And 2:30 we'll be able then to start passing out tickets that'll enable you to go into the auditorium. And at 3 o'clock we'll open the doors up and we're going to fill the place this year. So everybody out there.
So this is families.
Lorraine, we want
everybody
everybody to come.
ages.
And please hear this loud and clear, folks. This is a program for our entire community.
Yeah.
Every race and every face and every color and every ethnic group and religious perspective and non-religious perspective, right? This is a universal opportunity for all of us to come together. And this year, we're going to be more intentional about making sure we come together as a community because we are greatest when we are together.
This sounds so inspiring and energizing. So Strathmore, tell me exactly where it is. How do you get there?
Strathmore Music Center, of course, is in North Bethesda, right off of course, Rockville Pike. Parking, of course, is right next door, next to the Metro Center.
Okay. Or you could take Metro.
Or take Metro right there. The Grosvenor stop is where we're talking about. It's being located, and you come there and you simply walk from the parking lot right into Strathmore. Marvelous, beautiful center, and they've been so great with working with us, their whole staff there. And so we're very excited about that partnership. It continues to grow and nurture. And we're even going to have some folks coming from the Strathmore also participating this year. As you know, they've got a number of artistic offerings for our community actually in Strathmore that are housed there. They too are coming together this time around.
I know when I go, I'm like, I can't believe I'm here free. The quality of the performance is
Absolutely.
Stunning. And this is like living history, history, present, future, to be inspired. And then it sounds like there's like a what we're going to do next piece, which I can't wait to hear.
This is the vision, by the way, of our producer, Kimberly Hodge, has put this together for us. And we know Kimberly.
Yep.
We're very excited about her working with us again.
Kimberly asks.
Very good.
She's one of those people.
Our chair, Martin Ruckert, is kind of pulling us all together. And by the way, there is a group of us who are asked to be part of this by the county executive to plan this event. So this is the Martin Luther King Commemorative Committee who's doing this work, and of course Julian Norman is our actual staff liaison for us. So all those folks are working so strongly, so delicately, and so diligent, I should say, trying to help us make this happen. So I'm excited about this, as you may tell.
So no, and we're excited about the service piece too. Remind us again the website for service.
So it's www.montgomeryserves.org, and it's from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Bethesda North Marriott Conference Center.
And then phone number if you want to call for information.
Yes, it's 240-777-2600.
All right.
Yes.
All right. So if you really want to make it a fulfilling day, you can serve, and then as soon as you're finished with your service, either at the Bethesda or Marriott or other parts of the county, and then head over, get in line, and enjoy the celebration and be inspired.
Be inspired. Absolutely.
Terrific, terrific. Well, Jim and Adela, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm really excited.
Thank you.
And we've been talking today, and really, I'm super excited about this event, and I wish you all the best, and that lots of people turn out. So don't miss either of these cool events. We've been talking today with Adela Abbasi of the Montgomery County Volunteer Center and Jim Stowe, Vice Chair of the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Commemorative Committee, about ways to recognize Dr. King's legacy through service and celebration. For more information about volunteering in Montgomery County, please contact the Volunteer Center at 240-777-2600 or visit their website at www.montgomeryserves.org. And remember, as a volunteer, you can make a difference.